Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to do a roundup of the Women's World Cup final between USA and Netherlands.
Holy heck.
It's mad that we're actually sitting here talking about the final. I feel
Does it feel that long ago since we sat here talking about our predictions and who we thought was going to win?
And the opening games and stuff like that. It's mad. But yeah, USA came out on top, beating Netherlands by 2-0.
They celebrate the best. They
Honestly,
literally celebrate the best.
I lived for their Instagram stories last night. They were amazing.
It was like Alex Morgan was pure twerking across the whole of the room.
Well, it was only, I'm not being funny, it was only 40 minutes, maybe an hour after the game was finished.
They looked
and they were already
twatted.
drunk.
Absolutely.
Fair play,
hilarious.
They just won the World Cup, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Obviously goals from Rapinoe and Rose Lavelle. Obviously Rapinoe's goal was a penalty. Been a lot of and ahhing as to was it a pen, is VAR called it wrong, blah blah blah. In your honest opinion, was it a penalty?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think you could ever not give that as a penalty.
Yeah.
I think the referee knew as soon as it happened that that's a pen.
I think
you could see the cogs turning, couldn't you?
It's more so she obviously gives the corner and whatever, and then it's more so she probably asks as well as VAR.
Was it?
Telling her to say I think you should go and check it.
Yeah.
She probably says as well did something happen there? Because when you watch the replay, she's a little bit blindsided by because obviously the two Dutch defenders are going towards the ball, so although she's facing the play, she can't really see it because there's 3 of them in the way. So it's did she get the ball?
It happens at a weird angle.
So she obviously gives the corner thinking that the player's got the ball, because it's not a corner if initially she thinks it's a penalty, because it comes off Alex Morgan. So that's why she's give the corner, because initially she thinks that the Dutch players touched it, but
it's definitely a penalty to me. I think there's all about this talk, if the arm's in an unnatural position, her leg was in an unnatural position. And I think it's a penalty even if she doesn't make contact, but it's a stonewall penalty, the fact that she has made contact.
Yeah.
And it's a bit higher, that could be a boot to the face, and then that's dangerous
and then
play.
Boot to the face, and it's a red card for her as well, do you know what I mean?
I don't think it was a red card.
No.
I think the right decision was to give her a yellow and to give the penalty. It wasn't a red card offence in my opinion, but I don't think there's any way you could say that wasn't a penalty.
No. Yeah, I think I agree.
By stance to the rules, I mean, as well.
Yeah, at the time, in normal play, I was nah, she's definitely won that.
I thought it was a penalty as soon as I seen it.
Yeah, no, I was the opposite. I was she's did well to get that there, and then when I've seen the replay, I was well, it's definitely going to VAR. They're definitely giving a penalty. So.
Yeah, but I think the Dutch did so well to obviously keep it 0-0 at half time. Yeah. I actually thought they had a few opportunities to score as well. There was that Spitzer free kick opportunity where it just goes wide.
Just kills it, doesn't she?
Is it Naylor? Naylor's not getting that if it goes on target. And just the way they were kind of able to absorb the pressure, especially in the first 20 minutes. And I think they knew, Van der Donk came out before the game and said, we know that they're going to come all guns blazing for the first 20 minutes, and it's crucial that we don't concede in that time. So I think that was good that they were able to do that, and they showed that they were in this final for a reason, and that they should be. But I think it's been a reoccurring theme with the Netherlands for the whole of this tournament. Their key players aren't stepping up when they need to be, whereas key players such as Rapinoe on the American side, Lavelle, step up when they need to be. They're capable of it. We know Miedema is capable of scoring 3 goals in 90 minutes. She does it week in, week out in the WSL, and she scored, 22, 23 goals the whole of the campaign. Yeah. And for me, I've been a bit disappointed with her. I think just her attitude when she's on the pitch, for me, just seemed a bit off.
She just seemed nervous to me yesterday. She was playing sort of a different role. She was coming very deep at times.
Yeah, they had, is it Berenstein up front?
And I think that was pure because she was pace.
They were looking for that ball either over the top or through the middle of defence.
You've seen it a couple of times. He did split the USA defence a couple of times, but the ball was just too heavy, or Naylor was quick off the line. But there was one opportunity yesterday that she had when it was only still 1-0. and that she should have scored. She takes one too many touches. If that goes to 1-1, it's a completely different game.
Yeah, and you feel like you've got an advantage then,
and Netherlands will probably then go the team who are on top for the next 10 minutes, and if they can get another goal, and it's 2-1 to Netherlands, and you've only got 20 minutes to go, and you can hold USA off like they did in the first half, then do you know what I mean? It's just
they did look a bit. I think Martins for me and Van der Sanden have both been not great. I don't want to say it in a harsh way, but I just think they've not lived up to expectation. Like Lieke Martens, the golden girl of the Euros in 2017, has come into this, and I'm sorry, but she just looked a bang average player, and we know she's not.
She didn't really do anything yesterday.
No, I think she was injured. She didn't train all week because of a toe injury, and I think, would you then not go for a Jill Roord over a fully fit?
But she came on.
Not fully fit. She made a difference when she came on, like picking up the ball deep. Thought Groningen was caught out of possession caught in possession too many times. And it's like, where's the shout? Tell the girl that there's a USA player that's on it, so she can release the ball quicker. There was there didn't seem to be much communication, and Berenstein up top didn't have hardly any service, and she tried to go and get it herself, but then she was isolated, and then there was no one around her. They didn't get Van der Donk involved enough for me.
She was pretty much everywhere, but she didn't have enough of the ball to make a difference. But I thought defensively she did, like, she was all right. Do you know what I mean? Obviously conceding 2 goals, like, you know, I don't think she really had a big part to play in any of them, but like, in terms of, she's quick and she's not afraid of a challenge, and you can see a couple of times that she did throw a challenge in it, and it rattled a few USA players, and that's what you want from that type of player, because if she was able to do that for the whole game and they didn't concede and she rattled a few and whatever, like, it puts them off as well. But she just didn't have enough possession.
I actually thought the Netherlands defence was the best. Tari van Veenendaal was the best player on the pitch for Netherlands by 100%.
How has she not got a club?
Arsenal let her go for some reason. They've just signed that Zinsberger from Bayern Munich, and then they've also got that. They signed a keeper last season, that Payard, the French Maguin, I don't know how to pronounce it. But then they've signed a new one, so I can understand why she's gone, but I don't think she'll be out of a club for much longer, whether that's in the WSL or in a European league, something like that. But in terms of their defence, I thought Van der Gracht had a great game, obviously unlucky to give away the penalty, but even in the last stages when her one-on-one defending against Tobin Heath was good. I think Bloodworth, potentially the Netherlands player of the tournament, I think, to be able to switch from playing centre-back with Van der Gracht the whole of the tournament to then going left-back, and then even going right-back, because she switched with Van Lunten, something like that. So I think she's been really good, and I think it's sad that she's gone from the WSL now, obviously signing for Wolfsburg, but I think it wasn't Netherlands' day, and I just think USA, in terms of class and the way they passed the ball, just outplayed them. One step too far, they said on the commentary, and I can agree with that.
Well, as soon as the Lavelle goal went in, the commentator said, and USA have won their 4th Women's World Cup. And
you see the bench that were getting prepared as well.
There was still 25 minutes to go when Lavelle scored. Maybe a little bit less, not 100% sure of the time. But there was still enough time for Netherlands to at least pull 1 goal back. But you just seen the defending there. Rose Lavelle's running towards them, and the defenders just keep backing off.
It's like 10 touches.
Yeah, and she like rolls it and everything. Like I was like, at least one of yous go. Well, at least one person
commit to it, innit? Yeah.
Try and put it off, and then she steps. She does a little step to the left and bottom corner.
It's an amazing goal.
It's a brilliant goal.
That goal sums up Lavelle's tournament. Absolutely incredible. She's only 23, I want to say. She was my young player of the tournament, to be honest. It was between her and that Julia Gwynn of Germany, but I think she tops it just because she got to the final.
I think she might have
She did, yeah. But I just think it's good to see that USA have got. I feel a bit sly on USA, to be honest, because me and you, the whole build up to this World Cup, were like, have they still got it? Are they not going to be strong enough? I think this is going to be the year of their downfall.
Definitely, yeah.
And they've proper proved us wrong, and we've been like, oh, all the players are going to be so old. Where are they giving youth a chance? They're giving youth a chance in Rose Lavelle, in Mallory Pugh, in Lindsay Horan, like all of these players who have still got 1 or 2 World Cups still left in them.
Yeah.
They are giving them the chance, and this World Cup's highlighted that. And it's good that they've proved us wrong, because it shows that we now can appreciate the fact that they do have those players, and they've then proved it to us.
I haven't seen USA play this tournament and watched them yesterday. I appreciate them as a squad so much more than I did 3 weeks ago.
After that England game, I was like, that's horrendous. Like, I didn't enjoy their performance because of all the staying down for as long as possible. But then I kind of took the time and thought, that's just brilliant game management. That's what it is.
They do so well. It's just you seen it against France. And even yesterday, they were just going to the corner because they know if a challenge comes in, they're going down. If they can able to bounce off someone to go for a throw in, they can take their time taking the throw in. If it's a corner, they can take the time getting to the corner and stuff like that.
It's horrible being on the other end of it, being not the team. But then when you watch it, we were like neutrals yesterday watching it, and it felt really nice because you could then sit back and actually admire it.
Yeah,
and just be like, that's world-class game management. Like, Alex Morgan is probably one of the best at it. Toby Neath as well. Carly Lloyd knows what to do when she comes on. I think the only thing that final was missing was a Carly Lloyd goal to kind of top it off.
The commentators said they were like, oh, they're going to be wanting her to score, but I think
they didn't look like they were going to make anything happen.
So I think you've got to appreciate as well, like players like we said, Rapinoe, Morgan, Heath, Carly Lloyd, they're all getting on in like footballing terms, but like you're able to watch it and appreciate their talent now. Like Megan Rapinoe's 34 and she's top scorer of a World Cup and won like the Golden Ball and stuff like that. It's like you've got to appreciate what she's doing both on the pitch and off the pitch.
It's just the talent.
Yeah.
But I didn't really realise it before, but it's USA win because it's their mentality. They will win at all costs, and that's what other teams need to start doing. That's what Phil Neville started to do with this England side. Like, obviously 6 months before, especially on that documentary, he said, we are going to win the World Cup. I believe this squad is going to win the World Cup. And that's what the USA do. They come into games thinking losing isn't an option.
No.
They cannot lose. And that's what wins them medals, and that's what wins them championships, because that mentality is so strong and it's ingrained in every single one of those players. Yeah. They are going to win, and then they go and win.
Rapinoe said it yesterday in a post-match. The interviewer said, like, what is it about this squad? And she was like, we know how to win, and that's all we know.
And it's all what we want to do,
That's all we want to do. So it's like, her just saying that, it shows how it's instilled from management up above right down to the players, to the senior players and the younger players. Like, that's just what is instilled into them when they're in that squad, is win, win, win. And it's like every team should do that. Yeah. Like, people call it arrogance. At times,
part of it is.
At times it is arrogance, but it's also just like,
it's a brilliant mentality
to have. Yeah, exactly.
It really is, and I think a lot of teams are going to start picking up on that. And I think that's what Phil Neville actually has picked up on. When I've always been like, I love to win. I've got a winning mentality in everything that I do, and you want to do it to 100% level. But it just kind of feels like their mentality over everyone else is miles and miles ahead. It is like losing isn't even something that they consider. No. It's not in their head at all. Yeah. Whereas I think other teams are subject to sometimes being like, oh, we could lose this, but I don't want to lose this. That doesn't even come into American players' minds. Yeah. It says, oh, how many goals are we going to win this by, or what am I going to what's my celebration going to be when I score, things like that.
It's like they even have the chant, like the fans have the chant, it's like, we believe that we will win.
That's what it's about. It's like, you've got to believe you win to then win. Yeah. If you don't believe you're going to win, you're not going to win.
They knew before they stepped on that pitch yesterday they were winning a fourth World Cup.
They had 19 champions printed on their shirts to wear.
They were ready. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but it's like, it is, as you said, like arrogance, but also it's excellence at the same time, because that's how they win. Yeah. That's how they do it, time after time.
I thought going back to those shirts, I thought they were nice because they had Champions 19 on the back, but they had like each individual player's numbers on the front. Yeah. So like Alex Morgan still had 13 on the front, Toby Neath still have 17, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just a nice personal touch. Like, you're not just bothered about winning it, it's like the players that have done it as well. Yeah. I think,
they'll all be framed and put in
Yeah,
putting
they'll
something.
all would have signed them and all stuff like that. Like, it'd just be
Yeah.
like a nice little token to take away.
Yeah.
I mean, and the World Cup trophy as well, but you know.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I think you've just got to appreciate them as a squad and what they've done and achieved. And what
Their
they can
squad just
achieve.
feels different than all the others. I don't know why. Even when kind of comparing it to our girls, it just feels different.
I feel like there's such a tight-knit group of players and just people, like, people in
They're
general.
all
like,
best friends.
Yeah, like, a lot of them obviously play for the same clubs and stuff like that, like in the Women's League in America and whatever. But, like, I feel like they have a lot of training camps as well. Like, I feel like USA are always in a training camp.
Yeah. I think it's the nature of American society.
Yeah, just the way, isn't it?
They're all really friendly. They're all sometimes over the top, like really, really enthusiastic about everything, but it
like loud and
works.
stuff like that. But like, it's not like it's the loud, but they're not obnoxiously loud. Like, that's just them.
They all
and, like,
just get on.
yeah.
And like, I would recommend going over to the USA YouTube because you told me about this and watching some of the vlogs and the way that they are with each other is literally just like, oh, we're on a girls' holiday, like having a laugh.
Yeah, I can't wait because I think Alex Morgan and Ali Long have been filming the whole like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like there's going to be like a big like documentary that's going to
there
come
might
out
be.
sort of like all like behind the scenes stuff as well. So
But to be able to absorb all that pressure that's put on your shoulders throughout the whole of the World Cup and not even bat an eyelid is just incredible.
yeah.
And as much as it's heartbreaking that England didn't win, I just think they are the best team in the world and they deserve to go home with that trophy and
100%.
make it 4.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I don't think we could sum it up any better than we have, really. Obviously, commiserations to Netherlands, but I'm sure they'll come back much stronger. They'll have the Euros to look forward to and whatnot as well. So, yeah, I'm sure they'll be okay.
They've progressed so well over the last few years.
They've really stepped it up for women's European football as well. Like,
They have like 3 European teams in the last 4, England, Sweden and Netherlands. And any one of them potentially could have
won it. Yeah.
could have won, but I think in all honesty, it did go to the most deserved team and the better team.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will be doing a sort of whole World Cup roundup type thing and picking our favourite moments and whatnot from the tournament, so keep an eye out for that video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like the video, comment and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all soon with another video.